Well, hello, people of the internet. It's been years since I actively posted on this channel. So I just want to talk to people that I mostly know and already talk to. So, subscribers, this one's not so much for you. So, there's an event June 16th in St. Stephen at People's Pub. That's St. Stephen, New Brunswick, Canada, not Australia or New Jersey or I don't know, anywhere else. New Brunswick, Canada. There was a couple things that I wanted to make this video for. First off is to prove that I'm a real person, to Twitter support maybe, and the people that have been reporting me as a bot on the Bitcoin Cash New Brunswick Twitter account, but also just kind of to go over what we're going to do. Yeah, first things first, we're going to do a drink special. We've got a live band playing there towards the end of the night, more to just wrap things up. We've got 3 different craft beers of a relatively high percent out of Fredericton. That's Maybe Brewery. You can check them out. I've got a link in the description. First off, I apologize. Fuck. I apologize for the awkwardness. Like I said, it's been years. We're going to go over from the ground up what Bitcoin Cash is. We're going to go over the Bitcoin white paper written by Satoshi Nakamoto, both the abstract and the technical details, but we're going to save the technical details for later on in the night. Why Bitcoin hard forked into Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Cash. We're going to facilitate some purchases with, well, I'm going to facilitate purchases with the venue. I don't know if the venue owner wants to accept Bitcoin Cash at the moment, but we'll make it happen. I'm going to help service any other small businesses that are in the area and kind of help them put Bitcoin Cash into their workflow and show them how it's easy and how it'll save them on credit card fees and et cetera, et cetera. Of course, we're going to, direct everyone to resources and communities so that they can kind of explore and test the waters and figure out if this is something that they're interested in, and hopefully a few people that are incredibly passionate about it. I watched a Roger Ver interview or weekly news discussion type thing. They mentioned doing it weekly, and I don't know if we have the population for weekly meetups, but it's interesting. I'd give it a shot if this one turns out well. Yeah, and we're going to give out free Bitcoin Cash merchandise and free Bitcoin Cash. So if you want free cryptocurrency, if you're not new or if you're new into cryptocurrency, I think this is an opportunity to kind of get your foot in. And if you're even familiar in the area, I know there's a lot of misinformation floating around, so I'd like to pick some brains and have good conversations about it. We have hours. It informally starts at 5 p.m. I don't really want to actually start until 6. I just want to greet people and whatnot. But yeah, and then the band will probably be playing probably around 11 or 12 p.m. So we have a lot of time to just actually get to know each other and have some good conversations. I want to get into different schools of thought, different economic schools of thought, just basically economics and counter-economics, why or where this type of money would be valuable. If you've seen this poster, we're going to update it. I got some bad news from the vocalist of Chips. Their drummer had to fly off, and they couldn't find a replacement who could actually make it there for the event. But on the bright side, we have Winter's Howl filling in, live bands, live music. It's going to be a good time. The subscribers to this channel already know this, but I'm at JetScythe on Twitter and at Bitcoin Cash New Brunswick, or Bitcoin Cash NB. My Bitcoin Cash NB account is currently restricted, so I've been posting on the personal account. If you're interested to see what I'm up to, follow both of them because, as I said earlier, one of them just got restricted. I appealed it, but you know what? Let's go see. Let's take a look. Okay, I replied to a John McAfee tweet on May 23rd. He tweeted out, crypto secure update, media reports were incorrect. They have not been served with a cease and desist. They have a letter applicable to New Brunswick, Canada only, stating that they may be selling securities in New Brunswick. My apologies to Crypto Secure. Since I'm in New Brunswick, that's the whole thing with this account. I replied with, when the fuck did the NB government get interested in crypto? Because I've never heard of this before. I am interested. I'd like to talk to some of these people and see if I can, like, try and understand where their level of understanding is. And immediately after I replied to that tweet, I was logged out of my account. I logged back in and I did the CAPTCHA thing, and then I gave them my goddamn phone number, which I didn't want to do, verified that it was me for probably about the fourth time in a month now. There was one time it happened 3 times in a week, and then they fucked off and, happened again. Since I did that, I can log in, but I haven't seen any new tweet since May 23rd, except for promoted McDonald's ads. I can't reply to anyone, I can't DM anyone, I can't like, retweet, post, anything. I can't engage with my account. So I appealed it, changed my password, which they wanted me to do for some reason, and now we wait. We'll see where that goes. Oh, fuck. Well, so I've got a paper wallet here. And I know my channel isn't popular, but I know that most people in watching this from my subscription base aren't interested in crypto. So I'm just gonna load up a paper wallet here. I'm gonna put some money on it, and the first person to collect it gets it. Obviously. If anyone wants this. To wrap this video up, I want to say I was interested in Bitcoin for a couple of years, never really got into it. I did get into it a couple months later. Bitcoin Cash forks from it. Of course, right before, SegWit, since May 15th, we've had the 32 megabyte blocks. We're on Memo.cash, BlockPress, yours.org, JoyStream, Lighthouse, Kryptonize It, Purse.io, Cheap Air was just announced. All kinds of innovation I find is coming to the Bitcoin Cash community much rather than the Bitcoin Core community. I'm not interested in participating in second layer networks or second layer protocols for my actual transaction. If I were interested in that, I would use Visa or PayPal or whatever the case may be. So if you want to learn about Bitcoin Cash and you're in the area, come to the meetup June 16th. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have merchandise, free Bitcoin Cash giveaways, lots of alcohol for people to partake in if they're of age, live music, and overall it's just going to be, I think, a supportive overall good time. I don't know if I'll do this frequently, but we'll see. We'll see. I believe the Bitcoin Cash community needs to have more vocal voices, and despite my irrational anxiety, I think that overall I'm a pretty rational person, although sometimes I have my doubts, and I don't want to just come off as like some fucking troll or dickbag online. Like, I'm willing to have conversations, even with trolls. I'm gonna go edit this now. Peace.